Alright guys, Joe from Cincinnati back, and here I'm playing a game. Uh, I could just play Night's Watch forever and ever and ever, but I figured I may as well switch it up a little bit. I played some Stark, I've played some Martell. I'm never gonna play Baratheon or Lannister, so that leaves, if I am remembering my faction, that leaves Greyjoy and Targaryen. Um, I'm gonna save Targaryen for when Aaron Glazer wants to build another deck, so I'm going to go with Greyjoy. This is a deck that ThroneRunner, also known as Shamar, made, and it interested me when I saw it, so I figured, hey, why not try it? This is a pretty good setup, I think. Now I'm going to preface this by saying I've never played Greyjoy. I don't think I may have played them one time a long time ago, but definitely not in this meta. Um, so honestly, I don't know how I'm going to do. If I lose, that's totally fine with me because it's not Night's Watch, so I don't really care if I lose with anything other than Night's Watch. But in the meantime, I'm going to try this deck, see how it goes, and maybe I won't be completely disappointed. So that's let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be good. Oh, it just whoa. Hold on, what's going on? That was weird. Okay, whatever. If that's how these things work. He's playing Targaryen Banner of the Kraken. So uh, I'm going to link ThroneRunner's video talking about this deck in the comments below. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and look at that. What the hell should I do? Um, uh, Noble Cause I could get out. Well, let's see, I got I have 10 golds worth of economy I could get out. Both Theon and Euron. It's an option. Why not do that? If uh, he's a matching. So this is weird. They're doing like all kinds of weird stuff with automation. Okay, he's first player. Okay, so he chose first player. Um, they're doing all kinds of weird stuff with automation and all that stuff. So I just put my plot card out and it flipped it up, which is weird, but it is what it is. I don't know what to say about it. So he set up. Well, it's a little late, but I'm going to try and forecast the game a little bit. He set up Viserion, 2 reducers, 1 from each house. Oh, no, 2 Targaryen reducers and 1 Greyjoy reducer, and an Iron Mine. So he had a nice little start, and then I set up Littlefinger, a Salty Navigator, a King's Road, and an Iron Fleet Scout. Um, he marched to the wall, so I discarded my Salty Navigator. He discarded one of his Targaryen reducers. He duped Viserion. See, he counted 4 gold. He duped Viserion. Let's see what else he does with his 4 gold. A 4 gold. Goldy gold, gold, gold. It's keeping me in suspense. Is he gonna? Is he gonna? Is he gonna crown my Littlefinger? That'd be an interesting twist. Okay, he's gonna reduce with 1 for the Greyjoy reducer. And play Asher. It's Asher. And I think that's his turn. Yeah, that's his turn. So now I'll count 6 gold because I have Noble Cause with a Littlefinger. I'll play out my reducing location. These things are awesome, by the way. I totally recommend them. Um, so I'm going to use Noble Cause. Do that. and kneel the sea tower. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Deploying out Euron, reduced by 4. Um, Next, I will bring out a Lord's Port Shipwright for, what is that, 2. And then I'll trigger my King's Road to play Theon and reduce by 3. Now this is really nice because for those of you who haven't played on Octagon recently, they did this update with all this automation stuff, and it really made playing characters for reduced amounts really difficult. It was like, you had to trigger the card and then click on it and then select the card and select what you're reducing. Super confusing. I didn't know what to make of it. And maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know, but that's what I took from it. And they reversed like basically all of it. They still have like automation where like the plots are flipped and stuff, but overall it's not so bad. Okay, he's doing a military with he's doing a military with Asha. He's stealthing Euron. That makes sense. She's 4. Now he does not have any gold, so I'm just going to defend with Theon for 3, just so she doesn't stand up. And who knows? Maybe he has a Kraken's grasp. If he does, good on him. I don't really have anything to say on that front. So let's see what happens. If he has it, he'll get the unopposed and she'll stand. Okay. Um, well, I think that then I'll just kill the Lord's Port Shipwright because he did win 4 to my 3. If I was first player, I could have knelt the Iron Fleet Scout to make Theon 5, but alas, I was not. So there's that. He has a power challenge and an intrigue challenge left. He does not have an intrigue icon. Whoa, hold on. He just tried to stand Asha. I don't know why. That wasn't unopposed. She stays knelt. There you go. There you go. Okay, he re-knelt her. Oh, this guy's a new player. Huh. I found him on Discord. I figured Discord was all relatively new play or experienced players, but I'm not complaining. That's fine. Let's do a military. Let's highlight it, military. Military for 6. He'll defend with a Viserion. That's fine. Okay. No actions, overreactions. My 6 to his 2. I should win. No reactions. To winning after claim idle pillage. I just want to make sure that he knows. So take claim. He'll probably take the Ironfish Monger as claim. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just reminding him that he still has to take claim. Okay, he did. Alright, and then I will do... So I took his Rose Road with Euron's Pillage, and now I'm going to do a Intrigue. Yeah, he knows what's up. I'll take that. So I'll take the unopposed, and he discarded Newly Made Ward. So that's a good deal. All right, and done. Your Dom. So it's his Dom. He still has one guy standing for one strength, and we'll stand it up. Okay, turn 2. So that was a relatively good turn. It's not super fast. I'd like to go a little faster, but I don't have the cards right now. But we'll get there. We'll get there. What could I do here? Could do Snowed Under to... I don't have any of my stuff left, so that would be oh, he'd still go first if he had even anything at all. So he would still go first with that. I can get 3 gold, so 6, 7 gold with Calling the Banners, but I don't have anything that I desperately need to play right now. I have Seal the Hand, which is always nice. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get Seal the Hand out. You're revealing a flaw card with you can initiate this ability to put. Oh, come on. Why? Why are we doing this? Decide who is first player. So, okay, so there is still automation. This is weird. Okay, so I should want to go first, but I don't like going first. I'll go first. Take 3 gold for that. And he declares military challenge. Okay. Reduce the claim on attackers revealed plot card by 1 during military challenges. This is annoying. It's so much easier to just let the game be the game. But fine. We're doing it. So, ooh, top deck the Balin. Change of plan, guys. Gonna play Balin. Draws a card. So reduced by 2 for bologna. Bologna sandwich. No. I have 4 gold. Not enough to play Asha. You guys can decide which is the better play here. Saving for Put to the Sword or going for the Seal the Hand. I am going to go... Shoot. Ah, man. Let's... Fuck it. Let's wait. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. It's a waste. No. I can wait on the Put to the Swords. No. Done. I have 2 Put to the Swords, so I may as well get them off. Now he's got 5 gold. He shouldn't be able to get anything out that has 7 strength, but maybe. I should have played the Seal the Hand. Oh, you guys, I'm so bad at offense. I want to defend. So he's only got 6, so you can't. Oh no, he has 7, so he could play Daenerys, but then he wouldn't have any gold. That'd be nice. If he played Daenerys, then I'd be a 6, and I'd still be able to get unopposed military and then put someone to the sword, which he would then save, but then I have the save out of the way. He's got 5 gold. He kneels his 2 reducing things, 1 location, 1 character, and plays. Waiting with bated breath. Baited. It's bated breath. Very baited. Very bated breath. Alright, come on, dude. There you go. Okay. Braided Warrior. I'm not worried about that. Sets his gold to 5. Why he do that? Put 2 gold. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, see, so for some reason when he played it, he reduced it by 2, but I don't know if it didn't give him the option to reduce by 2. I don't know. Okay. And he's probably gonna take. What is he gonna take? Probably the Iron Fleet Scout. Yep. Kind of a bummer, but I still can get Balin through. He's got 1 gold, so he could Dracarys Balin, in which case I'd lose the challenge, but Balin wouldn't die. He defended, obviously. How did Dracarys get into his discard pile? What did that? Was he at reserve? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, he discarded Dracarys. That means he's either bad or he's got 2 Dracarys. So I cannot attack with Theon. Why don't I attack with Euron with power? That way he can stop the power, but then I can still get that through. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm going to try that. Let's see if I can bait the Dracarys. Just like maybe he wants the Dracarys to win, I don't know. But he could still win anyway, obviously, but it would be tougher without him Dracarysing. So I think, yeah, he's going to let it go unopposed. And then pillaged. And there's nothing in there I can take. Okay. Now, honestly, he could do Asha, and then I would defend with Theon, and then he'd Dracarys. That's a very real possibility. But losing Theon isn't all that big a deal to me. So let's do a military. Force his hand, or else he loses his Iron Mind. So, let's see here. I think he's probably thinking about using the Dracarys right now. That's got to be what he's thinking about. Because he has no defenders that would be able to stop it right now. So it must be about the Dracarys. Let's see here. It's very odd that he would discard Dracarys to claim. Yeah, he's got the Dracarys. Yep. Good. That's fine with me. Okay. And then he'll defend for 3. You win. See, that's a good use of Dracarys on for me. I'm happy for him to use the Dracarys that way, because now I can defend with Theon and keep her knelt. You know what I mean? So it's not a huge deal for me. And now I can do this because now he won't die anymore. So just a quick rundown for what the reason I did the order that I did. I did the power to see if I could bait the Dracarys. And the reason I knew he had a Dracarys was, first, he had 1 gold, and he had a dragon. Telltale sign that he had Dracarys. But then also, he discarded a Dracarys to claim the last turn. So, for those of you who play, poker or not, maybe not, what kind of game would you be discarding cards? I can't think of the game that I'm thinking of right now, but hearts. If you play hearts, for say, um, if you're playing hearts and someone plays a trump or something along those lines, and they throw something down, you know very likely that they have duplicate in that because they were willing to get rid of it. That's terrible description, I know, but the reason he was so comfortable throwing away Dracarys is because he had another one, if that makes sense. I know I'm not describing it perfectly, and I'm sure a lot of people could describe it way better than me. Um, but that's the best description I've got. That's the reason why I knew he had Dracarys. So I baited him with the power challenge to see maybe he wants to win power with just the newly made lord. Um, uh, and then he didn't buy that. So then I decided to do a military because military, he has Balin has. Shoot, how do I send this back? Page down. There we go. Um, Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I sent Balin because then he had a choice. I had 4 gold, so he had to expect the put to the sword. So by Dracarsing Balin, I don't die. Balin doesn't die, but he prevents the put to the sword. Um, so he prevents the put to the sword. My dom. Oh yeah, it is my dom. All right. He prevents the put to the sword, but in exchange, he no longer can kill Littlefinger, which allows me to do intrigue after that, because Dracarys would have killed Littlefinger. Chances are, and I'm not sure what his strategy was, maybe, I'm not exactly sure what he would have done in that scenario, but given the choice, I think he probably would have decided to kill Littlefinger, because Littlefinger is economy. He's a good intrigue icon that I've gotten 2 unopposed challenges through with. Um, so it would not have been a bad call to kill Littlefinger. So just quick recap. I knew he had Dracarys because he threw one away to reserve, which is something you'd never do if it was your only Dracarys. I did a power challenge with Euron because he wouldn't be killed by Dracarys. I did a military with Balon because I know he wouldn't want me winning the military, but also Balon can't die to that. And then ultimately, oh wow, he did double marched. And then ultimately, I did an intrigue with Littlefinger because he lost his Dracarys to Balon, so then I could attack with a 4 strength character again. Now, do I get rid of Theon or do I get rid of Littlefinger? I think I'll get rid of Littlefinger. Or no, he's economy and he's an intrigue icon. I think I'm gonna get rid of Theon. It's fine. Okay. And then he is first. I'm first player. Okay. Another Risen. So I drew a Wildling Scout and another Risen from the sea, which is perfect. Now I have 7 gold. I want to play Asher. Oh, do I want to play Asher? Do I want to play the Reader? Um, the Reader would give me another entry icon. It would give me draw, and also I could choose to discard from the top of his deck. I have 7 gold, so that he's unique. I think I'm gonna play the Reader. So I still have 4 gold. That means I can play the Wilding Scout for military claim primarily, and still have 2 gold for the put to the sword. That's a good call. He gets 4 gold, and he has a reducing location and reducer. He marched his 3 strength military guy and kept his Targaryen reducer. That tells me he probably has something. Yeah, he's about to use it now. He probably has something that's worth 6 gold that he wants to play. Maybe Drogo? No, just a handmaiden. Okay. Well, I guess he just values economy. That's fine. I think this next turn I'm going to do First Snow of Winter, because he'd have Asha and the newly made Lord. Oh, and Viserion. And he's got 2 Iron Mines now. It's not great. 2 Iron Mines. Okay. So he's got 3 gold, so he can do a Dracarys again, if he wants to. Let's do it again. See if he's got his 3rd Dracarys. I'm not anticipating that he does, because having 3 Dracaryses on the top, 20 cards of your deck is pretty rare. But he might. I don't know. We'll find out. Unopposed. We'll do that on Asha. He's going to take his Iron Mines, which is fine. Yep. Want to make sure that he actually sacrifices it. Yeah, he does. Okay. And he takes a dupe of Viserion. That's good. Renown for Balin. Trigger to draw a card. Now, let's do... Interesting. 4, 5, 6 to my 6. Let's do Euron. I could just knock that right out of his hand, but I want to do a power. 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could all-out defend the power challenge if he wants to. I'll do a power. I don't know if he has anything in his discard pile yet. Okay, yeah, he's doing a 2, 4, 5, or 2, 6, 7. Okay, so he successfully defended the power. That's fine with me. Ah, I could have gotten the Iron Mine. That would have been good. Okay, and then we'll do... 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, he wins. And then we'll do an intrigue. Now, I'm doing an intrigue because he knelt his only intrigue icon. So now that means I get another unopposed, which means another card draw from the reader. Make sure I'm still recording here. Yeah. Get unopposed. And then... Oh, wow. He had a Dracarys. He had his third Dracarys. So yeah. He's all out of Dracaryses. And that'll be done. Alright, so he just did a military challenge. And it was with Asha. It was unopposed because all I had standing was a Littlefinger and the guy. He's going to do another unopposed. With Asha stealthing. So he gets that as well. And then he wins Dom. And you're dumb. Okie doke. Don't freeze out on me now, game. There you go. Alright, what to do next? This has been a game wholly without chuds, which is annoying. But I'll do First Snow of Winter. That way, I don't lose anybody and he loses 3 characters, so that'll be good. And I'll have 5 gold. I can play the... So he's sacrificing a character. That's good. It's good use. Alright. He wins initiative. He played Fallen from Favor, the 7/7/1 that sacrifices a character you control. I am first player. Okay. I count 5 gold. Ooh, I get a chud. Play a Rose Road. Now this is odd having Asha sit in my hand so long. But I really like to go on offense here. But I could just take his Iron Mind with an Intrigue challenge, saving my mine. So think that's what I'm gonna do. Or I could play the Great Kraken. Shoot, that's a tough one. I'm gonna play Asha. So I play Asha. Then on my first challenge, I do an Intrigue with Euron. He doesn't have any Dracarys, so I win it. I take his Iron Mines, right? And that's my military claim. Yeah, I'm good. We'll just play Asha. This deck, I just have a bunch of big fucks. The Reader, Asha, Balin, Euron, Littlefinger. I mean, how do I afford this stuff? God, that's gonna be nice. Oh, shoot. May as well do that. Done. Okay. God, I'm not used to having these reducing locations. So he has 8 gold. He reduces by 1 with his reducer and plays Donato. But he doesn't have Dracarys, so I'm not worried about it. So now he has 5, 6 defending for. Okay, he has 5 defending for intrigue. So I'm just going to do an intrigue. I know that he doesn't have Dracarys because they're all in his discard pile. So I know that I win unless there's something that I'm missing. I don't think there is. 6 to his. Right now it's 5 to 0, but if once he defends, she becomes a 6. He becomes a 6 again, so I'd win. I'd win regardless, but um, you know, it's just how the cookie crumbles. So that's a good play for my part, I think. I'm going to take his Iron Mines, that way I don't have to worry about military claim. He's probably thinking, okay. I'll draw from that. Take the Iron Mines. Oh. Oh. Pillage first. Yeah. So taking the Iron Mines and then Renown. Okay. Um. I take that, so I've got a pretty good thing going here. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and do military. With Balin. Actually, let's do power with Balin. That means the only person who can defend me is Daenerys. And I would win. Oh. No. Actually, he could win this one. That sucks. We'll see if he plays it right. Oh, that sucks. I messed that up, but I've already declared I don't want to take anything back. If he declares with Asha, or if he, oh no. He can defend with those two together, and I'd lose. But otherwise I'd win. He'd have to defend with both of them. So that's actually a good play on my part, I suppose. No, the military would have been better. Yeah, he's gonna do the power. Okay. You win. And then I'll do military with Asha. Stand her. Take the unopposed. And then he's got to pick someone to kill. It'll be the new Maid Lord. Funeral pyre. After a warrior lady is killed in your faction, to draw 3 cards. Oh. Nice. Done. And then I'll win dominance as well. Intrigue of 5. Defend for 8. Okay, I'm at 11 power to his 6 at the end of turn 4. I have to discard down. I don't really need Syria this game. I have enough big guys out there. I need that just for claim soak, I think. You know what? I got plenty of claim soak. Let's just do those two. That's fine. All right. There's no attachments I want to remove. I don't want to wildfire myself, so I'd lose 2 characters. I guess I could march. I'll just do confiscation. You are revealing a plot card with... Yeah, there's no attachments though. So he wildfired. It's fine. He's first player. Hey, more Judds. He's gonna dupe the Osh. The Oshameister. So he's in a relatively dire state right now. He has no Dracarys left. I can win just about any challenge that I need to. I have plenty of claim soak. The only thing that would really, really, really hurt me... I don't know. I don't know what would really hurt me. I'm in a relatively foolproof position right now. Strogo. With a dupe. That funeral pyre was paid off. So... I could play that guy. He'd be a 3, 4, 5 if I play both of them, but then I wouldn't be able to put to the sword anybody. Of course he has Iron Mines, but it's fine. That'd be 3. Now I could save for put to the sword, which I definitely could use and get rid of that final Iron Mine, and then even take it for myself if I wanted to. I think I'm good though. I think I'm gonna try for the put to the sword to see if it goes in. So I need him to kneel Daenerys so that I can do a Balin +1 to get him over Cal Drogo. Let's see here. What could he have up his sleeve? He has no gold, so I don't have to worry about tears. I don't have to worry about anything, really. because I have iron mines. Iron mines are so good. They basically make it so you don't have to care about anything. I mean, I don't care about anything. He can do whatever he wants. It doesn't even matter to me. All my guys are practically invincible, which is pretty crazy that they would print a card that's just so everything you need. It's just 1 gold, ignore the game. So he has a duped Drogo, a duped Asha, and a non-duped Daenerys, with an iron mine and a couple economy locations. I have Balin with 1 power for renown, Euron with 3 power for renown. I have an Asha. I have 2 kneeling reducing characters, and a drowned man who's right now 4 strength because I have an Iron Fleet Scout. I have an Iron Mines and 3 economy locations. Um, I don't want to push him because he's probably thinking right now, but I want to make sure he saw that I'm done. Yeah, there you go. He's just thinking. He's thinking about it. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna do it? He's a 4. I can make him a 4 since Daenerys is kneeling. Let's see what he's doing here. Still thinking. I want to make sure I get that put to the sword off, because I want to get rid of that second iron mine so that I can take it. He's taking his time, so just a reminder, this is a deck that ThroneRunner built. I think he based it off of someone else's deck who won a regional over in Europe somewhere. Forgive me that I don't remember exactly who it was or what regional they won or placed highly in, but I do have ThroneRunner's video in the link in the comments, or whatever you want to call it, the video description. Yeah, we'll call it that. So you can check that out. He does one of those things where he has Thrones DB open and he talks about why he chose each card. It's really in depth and really nice. It's really cool to hear what he thinks about the different things. Okay, he's doing a power for 4. I could defend with Euron, but then that messes up my whole strategy. That would put him up to 7 power to my 10. And I'd come back, obviously, but I need to keep her knelt because I don't want him doing 2 military challenges. So I think I'm going to do Asha? No. Maybe Balin? No. Asha. Um, uh, well, we'll defend with Asha. I don't need Asha this round because I'm just going to do the Balin military followed by the Euron intrigue, or maybe power. Probably power. Even though he could stop the power unless he does another attack here. Okay. So maybe the intrigue then. I would do intrigue. So he'd be a 4 when attacking. So I wouldn't get the unopposed with Balin. Um, you know what? Let's just skip the reach around and just do a military all-in with both of them. That's 6. That's 11 power, 11 strength to his. Let's do that. So he might just let it go unopposed now because he can't get to that 4. So I'm going to get a +5 on this regardless, unless he's got something in his hand, which I don't believe he does. Okay, so he defends. See, that in my opinion is a bad call because I still have 11. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to his 5. Um, so claim. Okay. Oops. Pillage. And I'll take that. Second iron mines. Okay. So now it's my 4 to his. It's my 5 to his 5 for Dom. So I can do a power challenge. Once she kneels, he'd be a 4 again to his 5. Um, so fuck it. Just do a power. See if he does it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So it's my 40 or 5. You win. You win, my Dom. Alright. Now the next one is pretty easy. I'm gonna march. Because I don't wanna wildfire, obviously. Because then I'd I'd be throwing him away for no real reason. So I'll march instead. I will be first player. Doop, doop. That. And then that. He says that's GG. Alright. So. He counts 4 gold, but I'm going first because I have marched to the wall. Had to gamble on the not march. Was going to try and seal the hand with that 2 claim. Yeah. So he was going to play seal the hand this round and try and do 2 claim with Drogo to try and like boom boom for 4 military claim. So I think he's calling it here. I have 13 power. I'm going first, and I have 2 renown. 1 with a seal the hand. So I was likely he only had 4 gold, so I was going to probably take it there. Even if I wasn't, I have sealed the hand to try again, and then I can win a power challenge over him because of my superior board state. So, with that, guys, that's the game. I guess Greyjoy isn't so bad. They're a lot of fun. So, with that, I'll see you guys later. If you enjoyed the game, please subscribe, like the video. I don't know what liking a video does, but I'm sure it does something for me. I don't. Maybe I get like reputation points on YouTube. I don't know. I don't really care about it. But if you want to do it, go for it to make me feel special. And with that, I'll see you in the next video that I post. Bye.